Good day today, Bermuda. We have this wonderful occasion that we will be reading a proclamation on the World Autism Awareness Day for today, Tuesday the 2nd, April 2013. Whereas every year, more children are diagnosed with autism than with AIDS, diabetes, and cancer combined. Autism is the fastest growing developmental disability without regard to social, ethnic, or economic barriers. And whereas autism spectrum disorder affects as many as 1 in every 110 children worldwide. There are approximately 106 with autism in Bermuda, and the lifetime cost of caring for a single child with autism can be as high as $5 million. And whereas autism is more prevalent in males than in females, it is not a mental illness. There is no known cause or cure, but studies have shown that if treatment is started at an early age, great progress can be made. And whereas the Bermuda Autism Support and Education Society, better known as BASE, strives to be a solid foundation for parents, professionals, and all persons living with and affected by the autism spectrum, BASE aims to bring positive changes in the lives of children with autism by enabling them to reach their full potential. And whereas the government of Bermuda supports the Bermuda Autism Support and Education Society for bringing a greater awareness of autism through education and information, and thereby increasing community and understanding and support for those living with autism. Therefore, be it hereby declared that today, Tuesday the 2nd, April 2013, Bermuda recognizes World Autism Awareness Day. And therefore I, the Honorable Craig Kennener, JPMP, Premier of Bermuda, do encourage the community to support the Bermuda Autism Support and Education Society as they host a number of events throughout the month to further raise awareness of autism and the help and guidance that is available to families in Bermuda. So with that in mind, congratulations you guys on a wonderful opportunity today to bring that awareness to autism. So I believe that Amari's going to have a little something to say?
Sure is.
Yes.
Hello everyone, my name is Amani Anthony Peace. I am 10 years old and I will be 11 on April the 11th. I was diagnosed on the autism spectrum at 60 months in Birmingham, Alabama. My mommy is from there. Autism just means that you are unique. Everyone is unique. I like things and so do you. I like Cars 2 the movie, playing the Wii and riding my scooter. I want you to know that everybody does not learn in the same way, and it is important that that is respected. My mommy and daddy work every day with me, and I have great teachers. I also have a great little sister, Amaya, who is 8 years old, and she is very smart. I attend Elliott Primary School, and I am in P6 ODIP. I am an honorable student also. I have great friends who play and watch me do the right things. My special friends are Ethan, Lanias, Jaden, Makaya, Michaela, and Chris. My mommy and daddy teach me how to focus and learn many different things. Some things are easy for me as I do have great memory. When you speak to me, I ask that you say exactly what you mean. My parents teach me a lot about having a good character, and each day I must follow our reach goals, which are respect, enthusiasm, achievement, citizen, and hard work. The 3 R's and the 7 habits. I will end by sharing the 3 R's. We respect ourselves and others, we resist negative influences, and we take responsibility for our actions. Thank you.
All right.
I can't say enough about Armani in that many people find it difficult to get in front of a camera, and he just stood there just as calm as could be and read through that. So congratulations to you, young man. I'll also declare my interest. He is a cousin of mine as well. His father and I spent a lot of time in school together. And also related. So fantastic, Amani, on that reading this day. I think we, Bermuda, have a lot to be proud of. The fact that we can celebrate the awareness of autism. So again, kudos to all of you who have continued to work with the organization to bring the awareness to Bermuda on a larger scale, and that we must continue to support these kinds of efforts because we can see the results of that support today. So with that in mind, I want to thank you all for this opportunity. Mr. Pete, did you want to say anything?
Yes, indeed. All right, Honorable Premier and guests, just a few things that I'd like to share. My name is Anthony Peets. I'm the father of Amani, and to our Madam President that's here, as well as our Vice President and our Treasurer of Base, a well done to us all. And I need to share some facts about the autism, because recent research confirms that appropriate screening can determine whether a child is at risk for autism as young as 1 year. While every child develops differently, we also know that early treatment improves outcomes dramatically. And studies show, for example, that early intensive intervention improves learning, communication, and social skills in young children with ASD, or autism spectrum disorders. One of the most important things that you can do as a parent or caregiver is to learn the early signs of autism and become familiar with the typical developmental milestones that your child should be reaching. The following red flags may indicate that your child is at risk for autism spectrum disorder. If your child exhibits any of the following, please don't delay in asking your pediatrician or family doctor for an evaluation. No big smiles or warm, joyful expressions by 6 months or thereafter. No back and forth sharing of sounds, smiles, or facial expressions by 9 months, and no babbling by 12 months. No words by 16 months. It's important that we take a look at by 12 months that there are no gestures such as pointing or showing or reaching or waving. No meaningful two-word phrases, not including imitating or repeating, by 24 months. Any loss of speech, babbling, or social skills at any age. Now there are 10 important things we've learned about autism since World Autism Awareness Day in 2012. Number 1. High-quality early intervention for autism spectrum disorders can do more than improve behaviors. It can actually improve brain function. Being nonverbal at the age of 4 does not mean children with autism will never speak. Our little son, what we noticed, and as soon as he came into this room, he looked up. And if we look up, we see a ceiling fan. And what we noticed very, very early in his life, Amani would be fixated on objects that go round and round. Of course, as a parent, you put the mobile above the crib and you just think, yeah, it's normal for your eye to follow it. But he would follow that all the time and had a great interest in ceiling fans, and still does to this day, but not as much. Listen closely. Though autism tends to be lifelong, some children with ASD make so much progress that they no longer meet the diagnostic criteria for autism. High quality, and I cannot stress this, high quality early intervention may be the key, and it is the key. Many younger siblings of children with ASD, some, have developmental delays and symptoms that fall short of an autism diagnosis but still warrant early intervention. Research confirms what parents have been saying about wandering and bolting by children with autism. It's common, it's scary, and it doesn't result from careless parenting. Number 6, prenatal folic acid taken in the weeks before and after a woman becomes pregnant may, they say, reduce the risk of autism. Number 7, one of the best ways to promote social skills in grade schoolers with autism is to teach their classmates how to befriend a person with developmental disabilities. Amani shared with you that autism just means you are unique. Each and every one of us are unique. And I cannot stress the importance of having friends. What has helped him along the way, and every single one of us in this room needs a friend. And if you want to create good behaviors, you need to be around people that actually exhibit and emulate good behaviors. Number 8, researchers can detect pre-symptom markers for autism as early as 6 months, a discovery that may lead to early intervention to improve outcomes. Number 9, the first medicines for treating autism's core symptoms are showing promise in early clinical trials. Number 10, and the final one, investors and product developers respond to a call to develop products and services to address the unmet needs of the autism community. So I end as a father, a special gift being a father to a boy who's special, far than any degree that you can ever take. Your child will teach you the most important things. And so I want to say thank you, Sir Premier. I want to say thank you to members of the House and for our team at BASE. Any parents out there, please reach out and touch us, and we can guarantee you that we will listen to you and provide you with the best of direction. Thank you.
Congratulations.
I'd like to also just add on the end of that, it's good to see our young people progressing to be witness to this here today. We also have a special team of young people coming back tonight from the Carifta Games. And I understand that Bermuda has been very successful at the Games. We've had, a lot of medals, 3 gold, 3 silver, 4 bronze. So again, I say to our young people, keep on doing well. You've represented us, the Carifta team, so well abroad. We're very proud of you. We look forward to seeing you as you come back on the island tonight and the subsequent days. Again, great job and putting Bermuda on the map in the sports arena. Thank you very much.
At this stage, there's no in utero testing. The best advice we can give persons is once a child is born, engage in pre-screening as soon as possible after the child is born. The 10 points that Mr. Peets raised, I would pay attention to those, and if your child is exhibiting any of those behaviors or not exhibiting any of the developmental behaviors that the child should exhibit, speak to your pediatrician, speak to BASE, and see if you can get an evaluation assessment, and we can help you along the way to giving your child the best chance at reaching their full potential.
What are the rates nowadays? I mean, at one time autism wasn't being diagnosed, but it was there. What are the rates of diagnosis now, today?
What I can say is what the Premier read in the proclamation. It says 1 in every 110 children worldwide has been diagnosed with the autism spectrum disorder. Yeah. I'll invite the president of BASE, Ms. Jenny Purvey, to answer the question.
I actually just went on Autism Speaks, and they've actually just put out a new stat on this, and it's actually 1 in 88 girls and 1 in 54 boys. I really can't speak to whether they are better at diagnosing now or if there is a reason why there is a significant rise. When I first, my son was first diagnosed, we were at 1 in 150. 1 in 54 boys is pretty alarming. So we're actually not quite sure. I mean, to be honest, they actually really don't know what causes autism. They believe it's a really complex amount of genes. So until, I guess, that time, they can figure it out. We're never going to quite know. At the moment, the most, improvement we've had is that they have discovered a drug that was mentioned in the 1 in 10 that they are now going to do a trial on children, that in mice, it actually, fixed the autism symptoms. So they're going to do a clinical trial on children and, see if it has the same effect.
Is there predilection on geographical location? Are some countries more predisposed to autism than others?
At the moment, it doesn't seem to have any effect on any your ethnic, your rich, poor. There doesn't seem to be any correlation. It's just based 1 in 5 boys are 5 times more likely than girls, so it's definitely more prevalent in males. But there is no at this time.
I'm thinking more of the industrialized nations as opposed to the agrarian.
At this time, there's no data to support that.